I been on my duffel, I been on my bag. Still in my flows, I ain't going outside. Care what you want, but don't care what you have. Bands in my pocket, they making me sad. Sure, they got bodies on bodies, red flag. Yeah, I got mess with the chiefs. Yeah, spending a bag in the east. Yeah. Alright, so that preset you just heard was inspired by Gunner. He does FL Studio tutorials on YouTube. I'll put his link in the description. I basically took one of his presets and just remade it with BandLab plugins to keep it simple. All right, let's get started. All right, so when you're making your own preset, first noise gate. So when you use noise gate, it gets rid of all of your background noise. Like watch this. You see what I mean? So basically you want that attack to be as fast as possible. The release, don't touch it. And then the threshold, you move it based on how much background noise you have. So move it to the right, you're gonna get rid of background noise, and to the left, if it's cutting out your actual voice, because sometimes it'll cut out your actual voice if you talk too quiet. All right, next thing you need to know about is graphic EQ. So basically, all that high-pitched squeaky noises you hear is 3.2 thousand hertz and 6.4K hertz, basically. That whole area, that's that squeaky noise. If you want more clarity, boost to 800 and 1.6K, and sometimes to 400, but the 400 can be tricky. If you boost too much, it'll sound trash. And if it's not enough, it'll still sound trash. So it's like you gotta find a sweet spot. Just like keep sliding it until it sounds good. Also the 100 hertz, that's like your bass. That's the deep part of your voice. That's that muddiness. So if it's not clear, just slide it to the left a little bit and you should be good. All right, this next thing is DeEsser, okay? So with DeEsser, you could copy this exact setting. This is for all the S's. So like, I'm gonna take this off and you're gonna hear. You hear like, it's real loud. When it's on, it's quieter, you feel me? Like, you see what I mean? It gets rid of it. So you need that for when you're pronouncing S's, all that stuff. Also, people don't know this, but DeEsser can be used as a pop filter if you don't have one. You need a video on that, I'll show you. And just put that in the comments and I'll show you how to do it. All right, EQ3M. This is the best thing that ever happened to BandLab. All right, because this is how you take someone else's preset and basically match it for your mic and your voice, all right? So, mid-sweep, this is unique to voices. Slide it anywhere between 2,000 hertz to 5,000 hertz. And just hear the difference when you're making your own preset, because I'm telling you, it's a difference, all right? Basically, if your voice is, I say deeper, slide it more towards the 2,000. But if it's higher pitch, slide it to the 5,000, because it's gonna add some bass to your voice, all right? The lows, I recommend if you're using an iPhone mic or earbuds, put it in between -5 to -10 decibels. The mids, I wouldn't go over 5 decibels, because it's going to like basically blow your eardrums out, right? It's for more clarity, but too much clarity can hurt your ears. So just make sure it's between like 0 and 5 decibels. The high end, that's what you always need. I keep this between 10 and 20 depending on the song. If the beat has tons of bass and it's like super loud on your ears, you just can't hear yourself too much, or it makes your voice sound real muddy, just put it up to 20 decibels and I'm telling you, I promise you're good. But if it's a chiller beat, like one of them Juice WRLD beats or something, put it more like 10 to 15, you feel me? It just depends on your voice and your mic. All right, so the next thing I'll show y'all is reverb. This is very delicate, and this is how you get like, here, I'll just show you. Like this. Like, people make heaven presets out of this, all that stuff, great for ad-libs. I say, using ad-libs, I go from like 40 to 70% on the mix, but for like vocals, keep that under 30, right? Size and tone are also very important. This makes it sound good. The tone is basically like how much is there, like it'll really be there in your face, and the size is like how wide it is, how many times it like, basically, I'll show y'all like it, look. So you boost the size, it's not like you in a bigger room, but you put it down, your room not that big, and the tone, it's like, it's just there. But then you put the tone down, it's not there that much. So that's how reverb works. It's very simple. Just the more area you want it, just boost the mix, open up the size a little bit, just tweak it, do what you gotta do. All right, for the last and final thing, TecLab BA. This brings your vocals together, like really close. I'm gonna turn it off right now because I'm recording, but this is what you need last minute, right? Compressors are but some mics have built into them. Like, you just need it. It brings all your vocals together. So if you talk a really quiet at one point and a really loud at another point, it's still all gonna sound the same. It's gonna be the same volume, no matter how you change your tone of voice. So what I like to do is put the squeeze all the way up there, leave it on compress, but like just put the squeeze at 95. Because if you put the squeeze and gain at the same thing, your voice is basically just gonna be squeezed too tight. It's just gonna be too much. When you put it at 94 and then put the gain all the way up at 100, your voice still stands out and it's not feeling like it's like, it don't sound choked and it don't sound muddy, you feel me? All right, y'all, that's all I gotta show y'all. That's the end of this video. If you need this preset, let me know in the comments. I'll give it to y'all. Y'all want it. And join the Discord server if you need me to make custom presets for you, because I do that too. It only takes me like 5 minutes to make one for you. So just join the Discord if you want one. And yeah, that's it. Peace out, y'all.